Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sue's Brew Reviews, baby! Alright, let's go grab our brew, shall we? It's a very special day for the Sue's Brew Review Nation. As you can see, we have a, ooh! Alright, we got one of our favorite breweries on tap today. This is the St. Bernardus Prior 8. It's a Belgian double style beer. We're really stoked for this. Also, I don't think I have a bottle opener anywhere, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's see if we can just open it like a DGen. There we go. Easy enough. You just slam it on the table, and it starts spilling everywhere. Fuck me. Oh no. I thought this beer review wouldn't be as hectic as the last one, because I just kind of, I don't know, just chimped out a little bit, but whatever. Anyway, this one, man, this beer right here. I'm actually surprised. I don't think I reviewed their Belgian quad on my channel yet, because the Belgian quad, the Abbott 12, is one of my favorite beers of all time. And this one is the Prior 8. So the Belgian quad, the Abbott 12 is a quad style ale, and this is a double style ale. They also have a triple as well, which I believe back in the day they just used to mark their barrels with like X, XX, XXX, XXX, you know, and so on and so forth to indicate their strength. And so from what I understand, a Belgian double style beer is typically like a darker beer, around 7 to 8% alcohol, which the Prior 8 is 8%. And the triple is like a kind of a hazy yellow beer that's like a little bit higher alcohol content than that. And then the quad is obviously the most alcoholic one with the 12%. And that's, man, I love that beer. But I haven't had a Prior 8 in a really long time. I'm excited to see what it tastes like. I always have a hard time pouring these beers because they always foam up really hard. But we got our St. Bernardus glass to match, which I think is kind of cool. I got this in a long, like, see, look at that. These beers, like, foam up on me so hard. But you know what? There's no big deal. That's no big deal. We'll still pour it. Oh, man. The smell coming off this one is just glorious. Glorious. Yeah, I love that, man. See that glass he's holding right there? It's the same beer. It's the same glass, dude. Love it. Oh man, this is gonna be a treat. Every time I drink one of these beers, it's such a sensory like overload and a fucking wonderful experience. I really want to visit St. Bernardus in Watteau, Belgium one day. That's like on my bucket list for sure, is to go there and check that place out, because I believe they also have like a house that you can kind of rent, or not like a house, but you know, like you can basically stay on the brewery, which is really fucking cool. Eat cheese and, you know, drink beer all day and enjoy the beautiful scenery. So that sounds awesome. Would love to do that one day. But anyway, here is the St. Bernardus Prior 8. Let's give it a smell. Ooh. Man, that's super malty. Got like just a little bit of kind of nutmeg, a little bit of dark fruit in there. A little bit of like plums, a little bit of, oh man. A little bit of apples too, some sort of like fermented apple kind of smell. Smells fucking delicious. Oh yeah, by the way, we're listening to the Crystal Method, their album Legion of Boom from 2005 or 4? I think it's 4. But yeah, it's Monday, we don't have work today, so I figured, hey, might as well do a beer review. Alright everyone, cheers. Ooh. Okay. So right off the bat, the first thing I notice is like a caramelly sort of taste. It's almost got like this burnt caramel quality to it. Wow. and toffee. I'm tasting like some sort of like dark, sugary, like toffee sort of taste. There's you know, it's got a little bit of bitterness. I'd say like medium bitterness. It's not too bitter, and it's very dry. It really leaves your palate like super dry. Wow, man, this beer is good. This beer is really good. I gotta say, I do prefer the Abbott 12 more than the prior 8, I think, because this beer, it leans more towards the dry, sort of bitter tastes, and I think the Abbott 12 with its higher alcohol content and it's more like focused on the fruit flavor. I kind of enjoy that a little more about the 12, but honestly, man, you can just tell like this is like how beer was made way back in the day. Like, you know, they have a monk on here for a reason, because this brewery is like really old. I forget exactly how old it is, but I mean like 1500s, 1600s, some shit like that. You know, it's timeless. This flavor is like, this is how it probably used to taste way back then, and it's like really a time capsule of like a historical style of beer that you can only get in Belgium. And I mean, I'm sure other places try to emulate it, but this is the real deal. It's an absolute treat. St. Bernardus they make nothing but good stuff, really. I would recommend this to anyone who's like, if you're into beer in any capacity and you want to try something really good, you need to seek out any of the St. Bernardus beers, because, man. Yeah, man. It's got, like, raisiny kind of date flavors, but mostly, I'm getting, like, a lot of maltiness, not a lot of hoppiness. I mean, there is hoppiness to it, but it's not like an IPA or anything. But it's really malty, really smooth. You know, it's a very smooth beer. It like washes over your tongue and you're like, ah, you know, it's fucking good. It's fucking good. Raisin bread, you know, bready, yeasty. It's just so good. It's so delicious. The monks are doing it right, man. They those guys up in Belgium are doing it right. And I would wholeheartedly recommend this. Let's get the Suze Brew Review stamp of approval. We're gonna give this one like an 8.8 out of 10. An 8.8 out of 10. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 9.1, actually. A 9.1 out of 10. It sounds really good to me. You know, the Abbott 12 places higher than that. But that's just because I prefer the flavor profile of the Abbott 12 a little more. I will be reviewing that one in the future. I'm so surprised I haven't reviewed that already. Yeah. Hey, if anyone wants to take me to go see the brewery in Belgium, fucking sign me up. Let's go. Because my ass isn't going there anytime soon. Wow. This is a beer you drink slowly. You enjoy this beer, you savor it. You pair it with some nice wine, not wine, some cheese, some charcuterie. You know, this is the classy person's beer right here. This is like the person who enjoys beer enjoys this shit. And if you don't, well, your opinion's just wrong, man. It's just wrong. Alright, y'all. This has been Sue from Sue's Brew Reviews. Wishing you a happy Monday. Yeah. Cheers.